A little while ago, I asked you guys to ask me a couple questions, maybe? You responded with a few. I did have to go and search out a little bit more on some other videos in order to just fill out the video a little bit more. The hot topics burning on everyone's mind with the first question. We talk about Riz. We've talked about Riz a couple times, specifically the fact that I don't know what Riz is. So one person looked up Riz and said, I Googled Riz, and it said, one's ability to seduce a potential love interest. And then they proceeded to ask me, how much Riz? How much with? How much, oh my God, it's a day. How much Riz would I say that I have? And me being the absolute giga chad that I am, 0. I have absolutely 0 Riz. Is it possible to have negative Riz? I have not been in a relationship like a boyfriend / significant other type relationship in a very long time. Possibly ever. I got a couple questions that are kind of the same thing. One person asks, I don't know, your favorite car? And another person asked, what is your favorite truck? And honestly, I'm not much of a car person at all. I genuinely do not care. I don't care so much to the point that I haven't given my car a car wash in maybe over 2.5, 3 years. I'll just answer this with a, when I was younger, I always thought it would be cool to have a Jaguar. A Jaguar, I don't know how to pronounce it. The car that's named after the cat, Jaguar. As a child, I was like, that sounds cool to have a car named after a giant fucking cat. Yes, count me in. Another person asks, when making my channel, did I ever think I'd hit 500? I didn't think I'd hit 100. Little backstory, I've done this separately, different, like content creation, I've given it a few different attempts. I tried being a YouTuber, that didn't really work out. I tried being a streamer, that kind of worked out, but it kind of stagnated after a little bit, and then I didn't want to do it anymore. And then I've made a resurgence as a VTuber / YouTuber / content creator, whatever you want to call it these days. No, I never thought I'd hit 500. It's kind of a miracle to me that I would hit 500, but here we are. Here I am. I always say it every time I talk about my subscriber count, but honestly, thank you guys. I love all of you, and I look forward to making more videos to make you guys be like, man, this guy's an idiot. We have a couple random questions. One, if my toilet was alive and living, which that's a little bit redundant. I would hate to be alive and dead, but if my toilet was alive and living, would I want it to crave my wastes or hate them? And honestly, I think this is kind of a question about consent. I think I'd want it to crave my wastes because as a living, breathing person, I do have to secrete my wastes somewhere, and I would rather have someone it's a toilet. I guess it's alive. If a toilet's alive, do we give it pronouns? I would want them to crave my wastes, not hate them, because think about it. You go to, take a wee, and then it's all you hear is just like, no, please, that's not in my mouth. No, I don't want it. I would rather have someone being like, oh yes, the golden, give me. Another fun little thing that I talk about, probably more so than I should, is that I am awful at math. It's god awful. This brain is not made for equations and problem solving in the mathematical sense. And so another question asks, what grade did I get in maths? I assume this is a overseas person because I am in America. We just call it math. We don't call it maths here. It's just math. Grade 11 or junior year in high school, I was taking an algebra 2 class, not doing good in that class. I think I might have been damn near failing at some point. And then finals came up to where I didn't understand anything that was going on in the finals. Your boy had to just take the bullet and say, I don't know what I'm doing, and fail that final because I failed that final. There was no way I was passing it. One failed final definitely should have put me under the passing quota quotient. Don't ask me words, but my teacher actually used to be a coach of mine when I played football. He used to be a coach for the football team that I played on, and I think he was like, for some reason the coaches loved me. I think he kind of took it easy on me and was like, let's give this dumbass, the literal bare minimum so he doesn't have to come back here. And so that's a D-. was the last grade I got in the last math class I took. Another commenter asks, why do I exist? And this is a hard question to answer. For some reason, 521,673,982 years ago, there was nothing. No one existed. And then space said, I bet. And now we all exist. Another person asks, am I your favorite commenter? Huh? Am I your favorite commenter? /J, by the way, which means /joke, as in like, haha, it's a joke. I think you all understand what a joke is. Me, I'm a fucking joke. But they actually ask a real question, asking, what is your favorite animal? Which we'll get to that in a second. Yes, you're my favorite commenter, /J. It's like, I wish I could say yes, and I will say yes. But then I'll probably say /J. It's like a parent picking a favorite child. It's like if I choose one of you and say you're my favorite, the other children are gonna be like, well, damn, I guess I'm just nobody then, huh? As for your real question, what is my favorite animal? I feel like it's a little obvious. So this is a little bit of a throwaway question, but that's okay. We love throwaway questions here. Turtles /tortoises, although they are literally the same thing. Why they're called anything different? I mean, one of them's just like, look at me, I've got flippers, and the other one's like, look at me, I've got hooves, whatever the fuck they call them on tortoises. They're the same. They literally like the same thing, except one of them can't swim. If they don't have flippers, do not throw it in a pond. You're drowning it. Why am I afraid of butterflies? It's not that I'm necessarily afraid of butterflies. It's more so the fact that I'm scared of bugs in general, besides praying mantises. As for why I'm scared of butterflies, I'm generally afraid of things that have wings and ambush my face for no reason. I do get jump scared by butterflies if I don't know that they're there, and then they decide to fly at my face because I don't know what that thing is. It could be a fucking wasp. Living where I live, I have to deal with wasps a lot, and I don't like dealing with wasps, and so I don't deal with wasps by leaving, even if that wasp isn't a wasp and it's a butterfly. When you're feeling a bit down, do you have anything that you know will make it feel a bit better? And this is a tough question for me to answer because kind of yes. I don't think I have the healthiest coping mechanisms when it comes to making myself feel better. Food makes it feel better. That's not a good thing. Don't just go straight to food when you're like, damn, I'm kind of stressed. It's not a good option because you'll just take whatever you find, and whatever you find usually probably isn't good. Unfortunately for me, I still sometimes bottle up a lot of the shit that goes on inside of this little noggin of mine. And sometimes that gets overwhelming. And so when things get a little bit too much for the old brain, the meat sack that is piloting a different meat sack, I literally just lay on the floor flat on my back and just stare into the ceiling. It for me, it's like a mental reset button. It just, I don't get it. It just, like, if I do it for like 15, 20 minutes, my brain's just like, oh yeah, it's right. We're a human. We just gotta exist. Probably the healthiest way that I make myself feel better if I'm feeling down is I honestly just put on a game. Like I start playing a game that I know I won't get upset at. And I usually put on some music and I literally just sit there and vibe for however long. Sometimes it's just a day. Like I just take an entire day to myself to just not talk to people, just disconnect and listen to some music and play a fucking game, you know? For me lately, that's been Call of Duty, which is probably in the background of this video right now. So it's just, you just gotta learn to disconnect. Let your thoughts sort themselves out, or talk to somebody. If it's like stuff that's like actually serious, please talk to somebody. I'm not a therapist, but like literally just find somebody you can trust or somebody that is a licensed professional and be like, hey, my brain don't be good. Speaking of just disconnecting, another thing I like to do is watch anime. I am an anime boy, so as you would guess, I probably like watching anime, but this person asks, do I watch anime? Which, yes, and if I do, what is my favorite? This is the easiest answer in my life, and it is Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann is absolutely based. It is one of the first anime that I watched. I will take no slander in here in this YouTube channel in these comments, because just please don't hurt my feelings. I already told you I'm very vulnerable. Don't do this to me. This person asks, what got me into VTubing? Who was my inspiration? They go on to say they've been a fan of Hololive and VShojo. I'll talk about what got me into VTubing. What got me into being a content creator is a much longer story and I will answer that a different day when that question arises. For what got me into VTubing, I told you earlier in the video that I was a YouTuber, that I stopped, and I became a streamer, and then I stopped, and then I became a VTuber. I think I stopped streaming in early 2021. I think I stopped for about 6 months, and I discovered HoloLive, I think back in like 2018, 2019 through, I believe her name's pronounced Suisei, whatever, I don't know, Hoshimachi Suisei? I don't speak Japanese. I'm not very good at pronouncing the way they say things. Anyway, and so I fell into the deep rabbit hole after watching clips of her on YouTube. And yeah, it just kind of like steamrolled into me being like, okay, I love all these and I love blah, 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 blah. And then HoloLive Ian came out. They were just, I don't know if it was just like sudden inspiration for me, seeing that people in like that like speak English can like do this as well, because all I had really seen was HoloLive JP doing VTubing and stuff like that. I didn't really look too far into anything else, but then like Halloween came out of nowhere. That kind of opened the door for like, oh, Vshoujo's a thing. Oh, here's Niji Sanji. Here's all these other different types of channels. And from then on, I was like, well, I mean, I guess I can do it too. I'll give content creation another try and I'll be a little anime boy. Speaking about being a little anime boy, this person asks, what gave you the idea for your avatar? Why the turtle? Why is it stuck on its back? Will it ever be saved? Will we ever know? In the VTuber industry, I feel like people try incredibly hard to stand out by just being like, I'm the fox YouTuber, or I'm the kookaburra VTuber, or I'm the insert random animal VTuber. But it's just people, I feel people try way too hard to be incredibly unique, and maybe that's for the better. You know, you want to create a market for yourself, and you don't want to be the 85th fucking cat VTuber. So, you know, I kind of understand that, but I was like, I kind of just wanted to be a dude. As for the turtle, why is it stuck on its back? Will it ever be saved? Will we ever know? Turtle, for one, my favorite animal. Help is on the shirt because I'm an idiot, and I think it's one of those aspects of LOL XD random type thing, I guess. And for some reason I was like, hey, fuck it, put it on its back, write help under it. That's gonna be funny, especially people that are just finding the channel and they're like, there's a turtle on his shirt and it says help underneath. They kind of ask themselves why, and it's like, you got to leave an impression somehow. And if you're just an average dude, you have to have something that makes you look funny or interesting. So turtle with help. Getting into a little bit more, I don't know, I mean, I was gonna say like a serious question, but this isn't really that serious of a question. This person just asks, what's my favorite type of content to make, and does it do well analytics wise? To answer the last part of that question, no. Actually, I'm gonna pull up YouTube right now and we can take a look at this really quick. To answer the first part of the question, the content I want to make, and I think I kind of went over this in my like 500 sub video, want to like collab a lot more with, well, just in general with like actual creators and stuff like that. Like, I love making videos with my friends. They're wonderful and I will never not love them. But I don't want to put the pressure on them to be like, haha, you have to be funny for this video, nerd. Please be funny, or else I won't have anybody watch this video. My favorite type of content to make is just playing with people, playing games with people, and just getting like the raw, like, we're having fun. This is just a group of people here to have fun and play video games type of vibe. And it doesn't do that well on my channel. Shocking, because most of my channel, at least I assume a lot of you, are here from reaction content, which I'm not upset about. I'm glad you guys are all here. I hope that someday you all will see me post a gaming video and be like, I'll give this doofus a shot and actually enjoy the video. But analytics wise, no, it doesn't do that great. I'm just gonna run down a couple videos. Like I'm gonna read off the past like 5 React videos really quick and their view counts. 354 on one, 486, 968, 626, and 1094. Actually, that one got over 1,000. But the gaming videos, I gotta go down a little bit to find gaming videos, but let's see. First one, 70, 66, 68, 118, 138, and you know, let's do a few more. 71, this one got 390, so that's a lot more than I ever get on the gaming videos. But so it's usually anywhere between 50 to 100 views I get on gaming videos. So as you can tell, no, it doesn't get a lot. It doesn't do very well analytics wise. That said, I will never stop making gaming videos. I will stop the day I stop making content, I guess is what I should say. But as long as I'm making content, there will still be gaming videos as well as reaction stuff. What else we got? All right, we got 2 more questions. This one's kind of a double whammy. It has 2 questions. Asks, why am I so damn cute? And the only answer I can say, is when a mommy and a daddy or two consenting adults love each other very much, they decide to smash, and then 9 months later, here I am. But they also ask, face reveal when? No, no, I really don't care about people knowing what I look like. That said, I'm gonna do the content creator thing, like the faceless YouTuber thing, where I'm gonna keep my face secret until, like, you know, like 1,000,000 subs or some shit like that. You know, I gotta keep who I am secret until it's a milestone. You gotta make you guys work for it. But honestly, I really don't care if people know what I look like. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to be like, this is me. Hello, look at me. Get this video to 1,000 likes, and I'll show my face. And I'm sitting here letting that sink in because I know this video is not gonna get 1,000 likes. And for the last question, do I know where the candle supply store is? No. Maybe the candle supply store is the friends we made along the way.